you want to participate in the competition, you can scan this code. And first of all, I want to thank Loom Coworking Spaces, who is patronizing this contest, Sustainable Startup & Co., and the Startup Europe Awards that we'll talk at the end, how the European Commission is promoting the startups. First, who have we selected? Together, we have selected these 12 startups that they work for the better future, which are agro-singularity, getting value on the waste of the field. They do a reutilization of the waste of the field, bioagro technology at the service of the agriculture, Click Koala, an ethical value-based search engine, Buen Café, coffee in compostable and biodegradable capsules, so you produce less waste to the environmental, Ethic Hub, who has a collaborative ecosystem to generate a social, economic, and environmental impact, and Fitch, a wonderful startup is bringing innovation to plastic recycling. They have a patent, and I'm sure you will hear from them in the near future. We have also Greenco, automatic calculate your environmental impact, La Hormiga Verde, which helps to recycle electronic waste, OX Motorcycle, who have a wonderful motorcycle that you could be able to see tomorrow in our space, and Endesa, Recircular, who is turning waste into resources, Soji, who also they have a wonderful product that they convert oil into soap, and finally T-Box, which is helping the logistical solution. We have, as I said, together the four companies selected these 12 startups, and now I'm going to explain how the contest is organized. You can scan the code, you will have further information of all the startups. You have an app that you have to register. This is for avoiding, I know this a little bit, I have some echo please on the sound. It's a little bit annoying because you have to put your email, but this is a way to avoid double voting. All the winners are going to be selected by you, so vote on this web app. Then you can visit the startup on our stand. You can talk to them. You can tell them to explain, and you are here. Now, the first 8 of all the 12 who have been selected, I'm going to pitch right now and explain to you their solutions. And finally, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, our stand, we will give the prizes in the ceremony of the winners. Which are the prizes? There's a cash prize by Endesa, which is 1,000 euros for the first 3 and 500 for the fourth. Loom Working Space, they are going to give Loom Spaces for the winners, a Loom Passport, and finally, the Finova will explain what is the European Commission offering for the first winner. So, now, we are going to have the 8 pitches one after the other. They are going to go in alphabetical order because the contest is open, as I say, until tomorrow. At the end, we will have a question and answer if you want to ask to make it faster. And finally, Juanma Revuelta will talk about Startup Euro Awards. So thank you.
9 years to go, and the clock is ticking. We all know that the current way of consumption has to change if we don't want things to get really messy. So at Click Koala, we were wondering, how could we push for SDG 12, but from the demand side, to help citizens and companies to live and produce in a more sustainable way? Well, we have an answer. Can you imagine a search engine that only finds truly sustainable alternatives that helps citizens and consumers and businesses to choose how to reduce their environmental footprint? Okay, well, this is done. Can you imagine a search engine where you can find useful and clear and transparent information that is for citizens, that is for companies, and that is for experts? Okay, this is done. And can you imagine a search engine that only offers products and services that have certification, that have been accredited by independent experts from 42 universities? Well, also you guessed, this is done. And this is something that 2 out of 3 Spaniards have been asking for. Okay, imagine that that search engine also is giving you the opportunity to incorporate second-hand products. So this is a growing sustainable trend. Okay, this will be coming very soon. But if in that search engine also you can find tutorials to repair and give a second life to products, it's perfect. And this also will be coming very soon. So in Click Koala, we add all that while providing very useful, transparent, and clear information. And how we do it? We do it through what we call green intelligence, inteligencia verde. So we offer real-time monitoring of sustainability trends of 17 key economic sectors. A lot. So this is why a lot of companies from different kinds, different sizes are trusting us. And they do it via a subscription model or through the contracting of independent studies. And it's because of these studies that we have been invited to be part of an international observatory. And this observatory is going to help us to expand our research on sustainability worldwide. Okay, also, we are very proud to be regularly reflected in the media with all our work. And there is something that is very important to bear in mind. Sustainability is not a goal. Sustainability is a path. And it's a path that all of us, we have to walk it together. So do not hesitate to contact us to find out how to do it. Thank you.
Today I will share with you 3 personal insights to guide you to why I trust this company. The first one is that I am a photography lover. The second one is that I am a coffee lover. And the third one is that I'm really convinced that all of my actions and my decisions have an impact in what I do in my environment. This was supposed to be just one bottle, but for me it looks more like millions of bottles. In the same way, this was supposed to be just one capsule, but as you can see, there are millions and millions of capsules. This is why the Buen Café started. We committed ourselves to create consciousness through a habit, by drinking a cup of coffee. Our goal is wait. We fulfill our commitment by creating or selling really quality coffee in really sustainable, and for now it is sold in compostable capsules. The Buen Café business model bases its impact in 3 fields: the environmental, the coffee we use is ecological, and all of our product as well as our packaging is compostable or at least recyclable. In the social path, we work in alliance with 2 organizations that create work for people who are in risk of social exclusion. And in the economic path, besides creating work, what we do is to create consciousness among all of our consumers by giving them information and empowering them into becoming more sustainable in their lives. We are proud to tell you that all of our business model contributes to the SDG agenda, and we are also very proud to tell you that we are the first coffee company that is certified as a B Corp. So we believe that we can make the change by starting with 1 cup. We create consciousness cup by cup. So as I did, I invite you to join us in this journey to create a more sustainable space and more sustainable way of living. Let's grab a coffee. Let's walk the talk together. Thank you.
I'm Gabriela Chang, co-founder of Ethic Hub. We are solving perhaps the greatest dysfunction of the traditional financial system, having left out 1/4 of the world's population, most of them small farmers living in poverty despite having productive activities. But no valid warranties to borrow from the banks. That is over 1 billion people paying over 100% interest for insufficient working capital. In Ethic Hub, we use blockchains to finance these farmers, and we leverage on the global paradox of hundreds of people, millions of people paying over 100% interest when the others have even negative rates for our savings at the bank. We created an international community that provides loans 70% cheaper while generating an 8% annual return. Our mission is to improve the living standard of the farmers through their own productivity. Our platform has already financed more than $1 million in microloans with 1% default covered by our innovative compensation system. Based on the ethics, a token that provides a liquid collateral for our loans. We started in Mexico, where just in coffee, there are more than 500,000 producers. We could place more than $800 million a year in loans and double of it in sales. Imagine then our huge global potential with more crops. We're talking trillions. Imagine the impact. We barely spend in marketing, and we are already growing 10% monthly. Our combined model, it's fees for every loan and every sale, and also the company owns the 10% of the total supply of tokens. With the funds of the pre-sale, we build a platform. Then, with a pre-seed led by the Inter-American Development Bank, we made implementations to make it more usable. And on COVID year, we traded 140 tons of coffee. Our token is already listed in secondary markets with a total value locked of $30 million. And we have 1,500 users trusting us. We want to be leaders connecting DeFi with the real economy of the base of the pyramid. We have a team with proven experience on technology, business, and on-field, and a full team and advisors aligned with our values and our vision of future. All of you can be part of Ethic Hub, either as investors, lenders, or coffee lovers. Welcome to Ethic Hub.
Well, thank you very much for all to come here, especially the ones on the sun. Let's face it, 25 years ago when I started my environmental science degree at university, there were the environmental management departments of companies, they were just doing paperwork because there are no incentive or obligations to fight climate change. It's the way it is, and still today, it didn't happen, the change. We have developed the first ecosystem of solutions and services to align all the interests of all the companies in order to fight against climate change. We have developed a SaaS solution for companies of all sizes and sectors where there is no need to introduce the data manually. It's captured automatically from the evidence. Okay? So we facilitate companies of all sizes to calculate, elaborate mitigation plans, and report to third parties in an automatic way. So it's a more traceable solution, it's automatic, and it's very easy to use. Actually, if you have any venture capital here, no venture capital, public company, large corporations, you can help your supply chains to calculate and report you all their emissions in a very automatic and simple way. I welcome you to visit shop.crinco.com and buy our solution. And also, if you download South Summit application, you will be able to use our solution to calculate the carbon footprint of your mobility here. We have a very ambitious project in technology-wise. We are already reaching this growing market thanks to finance, increasing regulation, and raising awareness of final customers. We are already working with large corporates present in 15 countries. We have collaboration with AXA Insurance, CaixaBank, and many other companies as Google for Startups. We will represent this Sunday, we will represent Spain in the G20 Innovation League that we are very glad and honored to share this floor with so many startups looking for a more sustainable way. We have also won the award of Best Startup in the fight against climate change by the leading organization led by Al Gore. Our solution, it's automatic. It's an ecosystem of solutions. No one solution for one company. It's an ecosystem, digitalization, and especially the team. With large experience in multinational corporates, we have been working in this for more than 15 years. Welcome, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, we all know the current state of climate crisis, so I'm not going to bore you out with terrible data. Instead, I'm going to talk some positive numbers. Over the past year, the electric vehicle market has grown at 54%, just one single year. The electric motorcycle market has grown at 33%. It's already proved that in big cities, capital cities like Madrid, Barcelona, people decide to move with motorcycles and with micromobility instead of using cars. So, if we know that the trends are heading to the use of sustainable mobility and motorcycles, why do we still make it boring? In Ox, we overlay the old riding experience with the latest technology, creating unique and outstanding products ready for the smart cities. Coming out next month, our very first release, the Ox One, a fully electric motorcycle that is smart and is ready for the smart cities. It carries 100 kilometers of battery range, has a top speed of 110 kilometers per hour, and has exchangeable batteries. And it's just made 20 kilometers away from here. Together with the Ox One, our very first version of our software, Elisa. Elisa is in charge of collecting all the data from the motorcycle. It analyzes it and sends through the cloud to the final user and to our data center. This allows us to imagine infinite possibilities of functionalities that we can develop and offer to the end customer. Some of the functionalities that we're coming out with in the Ox One, it's a blind spot detector, and an onboard GPS in every single motorcycle, an anti-theft and anti-crash notification system. Over the past year, we have been collecting pre-orders, and we have already reached 160 units from our final users through our e-commerce. We have already a dealers network of over 50 dealers across France, Spain, and Portugal, reaching more than 350 units in these countries. Our objective for this year is to deliver more than 400 units between Spain, France, and Portugal, offering one type of vehicle. For next year, 2022, our mission is to deliver more than 3,000 units in all Europe, and our vision for 2025 is to have more than 50,000 units on the roads, offering 6 different types of vehicles, and have a company valuation of over 200 million euros. At the moment, we're looking for industrial partners, and we're offering 10% of the company for 2 million euros. So if you want to make sustainable mobility attractive, please contact us.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to start with an easy question for you. What do you see here? Pretty easy, right? Well, where you see waste, we see opportunity. Opportunity because of the value of the raw materials that we throw away together with our industrial waste is estimated at 3 billion euros. But on the other side, the raw material cost keeps increasing. And right now, companies are stopping their production lines due to this situation. This is due to the complexity of the waste itself, but also to a lack of information about what to do with it and who can reuse it. And these questions are what we address at Recircular. We connect businesses that have waste, or resources as we call it, with other businesses that can reuse it as raw materials in the production processes. And we do it through our digital platform, a system that automatizes the whole process and helps us scale, reaching not only any type of waste, but also any type of business, no matter how big or small it is. In our system, companies upload information about their available resources. Our algorithm identifies the reuse and recycling opportunities and automatically notifies those other companies that are potential consumers. This way, if love happens, like in other dating apps, transactions are closed within our system, providing them with traceability. And we also charge for it. We work with a success fee, and we will also be working with premium subscription models. But it also allows us to measure the impact that is generated due to giving waste a second life. We have developed a methodology with which we calculate reduction of CO2 emissions, water and energy consumption, and improvement of my life expectancy. And we also contribute to several of the SDGs. This way, we provide economic savings on the waste management side and the raw material acquisition side, but also environmental and social benefits that we measure and report to the businesses so that they can use it in their CSR or non-financial reporting strategies. In our 4 years of journey, we've been working with more than 5,000 tons of waste directly with our clients, from small social foundations to big multinational companies in different European countries. And we have received support and awards from different Spanish and international organizations. Our objectives for the next 3 years is to go on increasing, saving 50,000 tons of waste, contributing to the creation of more of 500 indirect jobs, and avoiding the emissions of 150,000 tons of CO2. And to achieve that, we are a very experienced team, each of us in our areas, and we are right now introducing more members into our team. And we have the amazing support of an advisory board that helps us with legal, IS, and financial aspects. And why Recircular? Because this is our moment, because we contribute to the digital transformation of a sector that is still very traditional, the waste management sector. And we do it I am bringing down to earth circular economy strategies and innovating with waste. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon to everyone. Thanks for being here, and thanks Endesa for this opportunity. I want to present you Souji. This is our team. We are only two of us. This is Catalina Trujillo, is close to you, is the CMO of the company, and I am Sergio Fernandez, the CEO of the company. Our focus is to recycle the used vegetable oil. You know, this kind of waste is difficult to manage, and it has to be more alternatives than the biodiesel. For example, Okay, this is some of the damage that the used cooking oil can produce in the environmental. For example, 1 liter of used vegetable oil can contaminate 1 million liters of water. So we need alternatives. This kind of alternatives, the only that exists nowadays is the biodiesel, and the 40% of the used cooking oil that is managed is converted in biodiesel, but this only exist these alternatives. So what we do is we base our research in the traditional method of making soup in the old towns. It's called the grandma's soup in Spain. But this kind of method requires a long time, has caustic soda to make it, and is very dangerous for the health and for the environment. So what we do? We create a liquid after 3 years of research, and the only thing that we have to do is to mix our liquid with the used vegetable oil and shake the mixture. If you shake the mixture less than 1 minute, you will have an ecological soap for cleaning your home. This soap has multiple uses. You can use it as a dishwasher for cleaning your floor, or as a detergent for the clothes. This is 96% less in environmental impact than a common detergent. So we apply for all the areas of the circular economy because we recycle this kind of waste. We reutilize this waste in a reuseful product, and we can use it for cleaning our home with a minimal environmental impact, as I told. We have 3 different markets. These are the 3 formats for the B2C channel, for make circular economy in your home. And we have another big format of 20 liters for selling in bulk. We have another B2B channel. The B2B channel is for Oreca sector. And we have created a machine. With Siemens company, we have created a prototype of a machine to automatize the process. The customer only have to put the used cooking oil into the machine, to push a button, and it's all. And we have some some prizes. We won the European Business Award this year, and we have 2 excellent certificates of the European community. And this is all, and I have no time. Thanks for your time, and please support us.
Hi everyone, my name is Javier Gala, and I am the CFO of T-Box Delivery Solutions. T-Box is an innovative company that offers advanced logistics services. The core business of the company focuses on the efficient management of the supply chain, with special attention on the last mile. What problem resolves T-Box? Our logistical model solves and answers the challenge of sustainable and intelligent mobility set by the European Commission in December of 2020. More especially with respect to a reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, a reduction in urban congestion, and a reduction on accident rate. So T-Box, no va la animación, pero está en PDF. Okay. T-Box is a bet for the improvement of competitiveness and quality of life in the heart of the European Union. Our model consists of the launch of 2 types of micro hubs. This one is the supply chain hub. Supply chain hub are multi-product and multi-sector interchanges situated on the outskirts of the cities, where distributors and factories meet. Here, the loss will be categorized either to the capillary delivery or to the fulfillment urban hub for the last mile. The fulfillment urban hub will be located in the urban centers of the cities, which will allow them to provide a rapid, efficient service both to the B2B or BTC customers. And also the urban fulfillment urban hub will have an automatic warehouse and electric vehicles. And now this project has a name, and it's Smart Delivery in collaboration with Ayuntamiento de Valencia, Finnova, Las Naves, and financed by EIT Climate KIC. And I can say that we will open the first fulfillment urban hub in 19 days in Valencia, and we have an expansion plan with 24 cities in 4 years. So T-Box is action, and logistics is action, and thanks to this model, we want to become the advanced operating logistic company of reference with a profitable and sustainable last mile operations. We will be the leading company in the establishment, management, and operation of hubs and urban micro hubs in Spain and Europe, in both the private sector and the public-private collaboration model too. So thank you everyone, and good luck to the other startups.
Now, please, all the startups go to the stage. This is your moment to ask questions. I remind you, the voting on the web app is yours. You have selected the startups. There haven't been any jury that selected any other companies. The 8 that are now on the list, you can still vote until tomorrow. And tomorrow we will give the award at Endesa's stand, okay? So I want to thank again Loom, because now this channel is being retransmitted to 7 workplaces in Madrid and 2 in Barcelona. So hello to all the people from Barcelona and Madrid who are following us. Thank you, Loom. And now, please, questions?
Lo tengo que sujetar. Hello, afternoon. Okay, sorry. Afternoon to all of the startups, and thanks to be here. My question is for Soji because I'm not sure about if, as a consumer, I can use this dust oil that you use to fry. I don't know, this that is quite of disgusting, and I don't know if we can use this kind of oil.
A microphone.
Thanks for the question. This is a typical use we have. It's science. No, almost all the soaps of the world are made with used cooking oil. No, but not everybody knows that. For example, the reaction, the chemical reaction, to convert the used cooking oil into a soap is called saponification. What we do, our innovation, is to do this saponification without risk or chemical compounds like caustic soda. No? We made our product with vegetable and minerals compounds. We opened a research with the EQS, with the Ramon University, Ramon Llull in Barcelona, to do this product with 3 years of investigation. No? But it's a chemical reaction, and the used cooking oil will convert in a soup because the final product is not the same. It can dissolve the water, and it can not contaminate. I don't know if I solved your...
More questions? More questions? No more questions? Okay, I'm going to make a question to all of you. I want that all of you, one by one, go there and say why do you think your solution really, why we choose your solution. This is why it's innovability, innovation, and sustainable, and why people should vote you. So, in any order you want, go ahead and...
So in our case, we make electric motorcycles, but the reason why we decided to make this is because all the products that are sustainable all are focused on a target, on a market that is a person that likes sustainability, that is already in that lifestyle. So ourselves, we focus on the people that is not in the sustainable lifestyle, and we offer products that attract them in order to switch them and start to buy more sustainable. Thank you.
Okay, I am Carlos from ClickQual, in case you don't remember. So we offer a solution, basically a platform for citizens and for companies. And I think it's important that we as citizens, we know how to purchase something that is in line with our way of seeing things, in a more sustainable way. So we facilitate the search for these solutions without greenwashing. And this is very important. And also for the companies, it is very important that they know exactly how they can connect to these people, to these citizens that want to live and to buy in the way they live in a sustainable way. So we provide this information. This is why I think it's important that companies and citizens follow ClickKoala and learn how to engage with each other. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Please. Be short, you see the time, okay?
We need to stop seeing financial inclusion as charity. It's a huge business opportunity. We need to reduce the gap between poor people and normal people, and we can do it in a sustainable way when we all benefit. The problem is too big to solve it through philanthropy or donations. We need to jump in all together. You can get 8% annual return for helping them, and you promote a new economy, healthy for, more inclusive and sustainable. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We are sorry. I think we have to go on because the 64% of the used cooking oil in Europe is not well managed. This is a big environmental problem, and we need your support. So this is how I think I have to win, but. I only have this reason. No, we have been working too hard during 5 years to stay here, and please support us if you enjoy it.
Hi, Patricia from Recircular. In our case, we are giving solutions to our waste problem. Resources are being thrown away by each of us in our houses and also our companies, and we are just throwing value away. We are proving that we can have economic, environmental, and social impact innovating with waste. We are introducing that into corporates and businesses, and we are giving as well an opportunity to small companies to implement this type of circular solutions. Companies that don't have an environmental manager maybe or a department. We are giving them these opportunities to generate business, but also environmental and social impact. And this is why you should vote for us. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Michelle from the Bon Café. Well, we innovate in the way we create consciousness about sustainability and about creating a habit through a cup of coffee, as I mentioned. We are also different in how do we impact in the world by creating alliances with two organizations, and those are like the biggest things we are proud about. And involving people who has a disability in our path to sustainability is our main goal, and we are very proud of it, and so we invite you to vote for us because of that.
Hi. Well, day-to-day companies, it's very difficult. So we just want to help them to develop in a more sustainable way so they keep being competitive or they keep on the market. But the real reason why I do this is for my kids. I don't want my kids and the future generations to wear the mask for the rest of their lives. And this is going to happen if we don't move fast. Thank you.
Well, T-Box is the most logistical solution. We have the knowledge, we have the best partners to do it. And thank you to our logistical model, we will have the best cities and the green cities than today. Thank you.
And congratulations, all of you. I'm Juan Revuelta. I'm coming from Brussels, from the Finoa Foundation. Our foundation tries to help startups. It's because of that we have the Startup Europe Accelerator from 2011 in understanding the EU funding, EU subsidies, but also other parallel practical information for innovative companies. I'm talking of all what is training, all what is also funding for have an international experience in Brussels in different accelerators, or all about legal and networking and contacting with investors is what we are doing with the Startup Europe Accelerator. Okay. We are representing the DG Connect, European Commission, and today we have been watching these logos, Startup Europe Awards, what is a public-private partnership open innovation tool from the DG Connect, Startup Europe. And what we are offering as a Startup Europe Accelerator is some prizes. Okay, that means Startup Europe Accelerator tickets. That means for the winners, we are, see? Thank you. Okay, thank you. Oops, sorry. Okay. Just allow me to explain that European Union, we are in the most important economic recuperation plan. We are talking of the next generation. We are talking in all over Europe. Can you believe that? We are talking in Spain of 100 million euros. Is the so-called Next Generation program. It's 12 times more than was the so-called Marshall's Plan after the Second World War. That means from 2000 2021 up to 2027 plus 3 years, rule N plus 3, we will have a lot of funding to do innovative things. That means innovation, digitalization, and what they call Green Deal. Green Deal is what Endesa has bring us today here. Renewable energy, circular economy, waste management, water management, energy efficiency, etc. Okay? There are a lot of funding. There are some funding that you could access directly. All the information is for free in our website. Innovation Fund for entities that are in the field of energy. We are talking of projects of here. Okay, innovation funds means funding from 2.5 million euros up to 15 million euros. It's demonstrative projects in the field of energy efficiency and all generation and stock energy. And we are now in the open call live. We are talking up to the next 30 November. Pilot projects, 2 million euros, 70% of subsidy in the field of climate change, circular economy, and nature. And, okay, this is an example, life ecodigestión. It means how we can use, you know, in all over Europe there are 18,000 water treatment plants. Each of them has a digester. In the digester, we treat the sludge, in Spanish, fangos de depuradora, from human origin. The idea is how we can digest there other organic waste from HoReCa, hotel, restaurants, and catering, or from supermarkets, or also from the organic waste from houses. That project, it received more than 1 million euros subsidy. It's open. You can visit in Quart de Poblet, and it's a project that is led from Global Omnium. Finova in Belgium, our foundation, is one of the partners, and also Agua de Cintro Litoral, to understand what's that. At the end of the day, we are going to produce metano to prevent the emission of gas for the climate change, and we can reuse that gas in reducing the cost of that depuration water treatment plants. Also, we are planning now to submit a new proposal to use in the transport system. We have also the European Innovation Council Accelerator, is for disruptive small and medium enterprises. You can obtain up to 2.5 million subsidy, up to 15 million euros of equity. And okay, it's one of the most difficult calls you can, but if I may, Spain and Italy are the countries that has obtained more in the last period, more small and medium enterprise instrument projects approved. That's the information. Pepe Mínguez and Endesa will provide you all this information. I would like to inform you about the IC Pathfinder. We are talking of grants from 3 to 4 million euros. And we have the European Innovation Council Accelerator. Is how it works, that call. The first draft means you have to prepare a video, and after, if you pass, you have to pass an exam in Brussels. What we have now open, if you have any solution, innovative solution in the field of prevention of fires, fighting against fires, or recuperation of of the forest that has been burned, then you are more than welcome to visit our website, Cilifo, where you can obtain, you can be in our database of innovative solution projects. That accelerator has received the prize of the national winner from the European Commission. It's the first incubator accelerator in the field of firefighting. If you are in that field, cartography, drones, etc., what we provide for free is free advisory to and the potential of doing living labs in Andalusia and Portugal. About next talent generation, it means if you want to have an experienced paid traineeships in Brussels, we can offer that. We have some different accelerators. We have the PropTech Startup Europe House in Brussels, if you have solutions in PropTech or in sustainability. Allow me to explain to you what CircoAx is. Patty, si puedes hacer una foto, por favor. CircoAx is in the field of circular economy for fashion, but also social innovation. Did you know it's in the field of textile, etc. Just 1% of the textile is recycled at the end of the project. Now, we are with the European Institute of Design in a partnership. This project is 1,126,000 euros, 28,000 euros. It's 2 years, and what we are offering for any startup is we are looking for 30 startups, 30 ideas. Even if you have an idea and you have not launched your company, we would like to offer to you up to 12,000 euros. And now we are in the you have here 12,000 euros, and the deadline is in October to submit your proposal. It can be also an NGO, a university, anyone that has an interesting idea, an interesting concept in the field of circular economy for fashion or also social innovation. We are receiving a lot of nice projects that could become really projects from 1 million euros, linking that project with the live circular economy that I have presented before. That you have the website there, the email. Feel free to contact us. The concept, summarizing, we are in the open call for obtaining funding in the field of forest management, fighting against fires, recovery of land, but also in the field of circular economy in fashion and social innovation. For any of you that are interested in a big consortium that are asking for projects in around 2 million euros in the LIFE program, feel free to contact us. We can help looking for partners for submitting that proposal, 30 November. And okay, as a foundation, we have offices here in Madrid, Valencia, Canary Islands, Basque Country, and also in Brussels. We have that program for young people. From people under 30 years old, you are more than welcome to come with a program funded from Youth Guarantee, around 900 euros monthly. It's not a lot, but it's fine during 3 months to learn how to submit proposal. For people that has a startup, consolidated company, or you are independent and you are more than 30 years old, there is a program, Erasmus Entrepreneurship. That means international mobility program. Again, we can host to you minimum 1 month, up to 6-7 months, and we are talking of around, again, 900 euros, depending on the country you are coming. If you come from Canary Islands, Azores, or Madeira, you can receive 1,500 euros. Okay? Thank you very much. We are to your disposal. Thank you.
I'm not here for a lot of minutes. I only will present our community. We are Sustainable Startup & Co. and we are a community for startups, and we are startups. And we create this project because when we are making pitches, maybe sometimes we feel alone in the States. Everybody, when make a pitch, sometimes feel alone. And after the pitch, you are in the business area, no? It's very motivated. But when you are at home, sometimes you feel alone too. And for that, we start to create a community in order to create projects with a sustainable base. Why is the sustainable for us? The sustainability is not to save the world. Our opinion is the sustainability is to create projects to save the humans. And we need to be very clear in this idea because this world is perfect for us. It's perfect for our human body. But if we don't start to change a lot of things in our lives, it's very difficult to keep here like humans. For that, all these projects that you can listen today, I think is small ideas to change very big things in the world. And now we are in the moment to change our kind of lives. You can see projects to circular economy. You can see projects about the social impact like Etihad, and all of them are with very big ideas. But these ideas is impossible to make real alone. We need to be together, and for that, Sustainable Startup & Co. is on this way, is working together. Thank you very much to Loom, because Loom is one of our partners, Merlin Properties, and always open the doors of the spaces to make events and a lot of things. And thank you very much to Endesa, because we are here and all these startups is here because Endesa opened the door to the new kind of economy. And thank you very much to wait, because we are not too much here, but I think the changes is not begin with a lot of people. The change start with small groups and start to move a lot. Thank you very much. I'm Jose, and please, I'm very glad to be here. Thank you, Álvaro. Thank you, Yasmina, a lot, all the people of the team. And we can see you and we can explain you more about the Sustainable Startup & Co. in the Endesa booth. And thank you very much to wait for me.